Charlize Theron is one of the most recognizable actresses in Hollywood. Her talent has led her to many different roles, and along the way she has become a fan favorite to millions of fans and a highly sought-after leading lady. Theron has had a wild ride to fame and one of the most intriguing backgrounds of many of the celebrities out there. Despite her level of fame, she has maintained a very private life away from the cameras, but that also means there is so much to know about the South African actress. Here are 10 interesting facts about Charlize Theron. Her first language is Afrikaans. Charlize Theron was born on the 7th of August, 1975 in Benoni, South Africa, and grew up on a farm feeding livestock and taking care of animals. Her mother tongue is Afrikaans, and she has stated that she learned English by watching American and British television shows when she was young, and she eventually became fluent in English as well. She also revealed that she still speaks Afrikaans regularly. An unhappy upbringing. Theron grew up in an unhappy household with her father, Charles, being an alcoholic. As a result, domestic violence colored her early childhood memories. At the age of 15, she witnessed her mother shoot her father dead as an act of self-defense. To this day, she still speaks out against abuse and domestic violence and isn't afraid to relate the story of her past to encourage others to be the best they can be despite their past. Getting started. Her break into the entertainment industry came when she was 16 and had won a one-year modeling contract after competing in a local competition in Salerno. Thanks to the win, Theron along with her mother moved to Milan, Italy, and she spent the year modeling throughout Europe, and Theron eventually moved to New York and Florida, and while in New York, she pursued her lifelong dream of dancing. She attended the Joffrey Ballet School where she trained as a ballet dancer. Unfortunately, a knee injury ended her dancing career before it had really begun. She said, "I went to New York for 3 days to model, and then I spent a winter in New York in a friend's windowless basement apartment. I was broke, I was taking class at the Joffrey Ballet, and my knees gave out. I realized I couldn't dance anymore, and I went into a major depression. My mom came over from South Africa and said, either you figure out what to do next or you come home, because you can sulk in South Africa." Getting noticed. When modeling and dancing didn't work out, the one avenue left for her was acting, and after moving to LA on a one-way ticket bought for her by her mom, she was having trouble earning money. Her mother sent her a check, but when she went to the bank to cash it, she was prevented from doing so, and after Theron got irate, she got involved in a shouting match with the bank teller. During the heated argument, a talent agent, John Crosby, noticed her strong stand and approached her to ask if she needed an agent. Crosby was able to introduce her to casting agents and showed her a good acting school which helped her in getting her first role in Children of the Corn 3. Playboy lawsuit. Just as her acting career was really taking off after roles in 1997's The Devil's Advocate, 1998's Mighty Joe Young, and 1999's Cider House Rules, she hit a bit of a bump. Somehow, she ended up on the cover of the May 1999 issue of Playboy magazine. It turns out that someone had obtained nude photos of her that were taken years before when she was an unknown model, so she sued Playboy for using the images without her consent, but her lawsuit failed, and the editions were allowed to continue to run. Role of a lifetime. In 2003, Theron landed the role of a serial killer Aileen Wuornos in the movie Monster. This made the biggest impact on her career, for she won Academy Award as well as a Golden Globe for her performance. Soon after that, Nelson Mandela invited her to South Africa. As a thank you for bringing so much good attention to the country, he threw her a huge party, and as he gave her a hug she started crying. Dedication. When Theron was preparing for the role of Aileen Wuornos, she made a complete transformation mentally and physically. She managed to gain over 30 pounds to come close with the physical appearance of Aileen Wuornos. Before the cameras started rolling, the producers of the movie managed to get the diaries and letters written by the actual Wuornos. Theron studied and practiced her character based on these letters so that she can fully comprehend the character in depth. Later on, when the movie Monster came out in theaters, there was an immediate negative reaction from Wuornos herself. The fact that she hated the adaptation made Theron call her in jail to try and make her feel better. Portraying the character in the right light was of the utmost importance to Theron. Injuries. Over the years, Charlize Theron has encountered a few health concerns and injuries, some due to films she was working on. While filming Aeon Flux in Berlin, Germany in 2004, Theron suffered a herniated disc in her neck after falling while filming a series of back handsprings. Luckily, the injury only required her to wear a neck brace for a month. She then contracted a serious stomach virus in 2009 after traveling overseas. She also injured herself while filming The Road when she damaged her vocal cords for the scene in which she was screaming in pain from labor. She crushed on Tom Hanks. Theron has admitted that she grew up infatuated with Tom Hanks. She said it was a dream come true when she got to work together with him on the first movie he directed, That Thing You Do. She even asked him to sign the movie script for her. She said meeting him was a throwback to her youth days when she used to pretend she was one of the girls on set with Hanks. Make a difference. The actress gives back to the community through a great deal of charity work. She helps in promoting the Global Fund, which helps in the fight against malaria, AIDS, and tuberculosis. For the time and dedications she has given in 2008, Theron was given the award Messenger of Peace by the United Nations. She is also the founder of the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, which helps the Rape Crisis Center, who is located in Cape Town. There are in total 36 charities and foundations that Theron is supporting through promotion or with donations, which makes her one of the most selfless mega stars out there that many should look up to.